And we're rolling. Welcome back to Five the Count, guys.
On your mark and set, go. Are we recording?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you sure?
I didn't flip the screen.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah, I hit the button. So as long as we have video, that's all that matters, right?
You mean audio?
That too.
Because we don't know if we have video.
I know I hit the button, so it's recording.
Are you sure?
A button was hit. That's the most important thing.
That is the most important thing. Now, before we get going too far, I am going to say this could be explicit. We're not going to try and make this a dirty video, but there are some questions that we're stumbling across in this AskReddit podcast that we think would be funny.
Wait, we're doing AskReddit?
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
sir.
While you were sleeping on the couch, we decided this.
Like I said, there are some questions that aren't exactly family friendly. So again, put in your earphones or, just make sure no littles are around. I did want, I need to find it actually really quick. We were just talking about a wrapped, where was it?
A rat.
No, sir. A wrapped.
Wrapped.
Yes.
With a P.
Oh, right here.
Pan.
Okay. So, as you guys know, Spotify every year releases the Wrapped.
Oh, yes.
But did you know they release a Wrapped for the podcast?
What? No.
Yes.
For our podcast?
For our podcast, we have our own Spotify Wrapped.
Okay.
Very cool. Now, I do want to preface this in that Spotify is only one of the many platforms that our podcast is available on. Most of you are probably tuning in here on YouTube. Very few of you are probably tuning in on Spotify. But I thought some of these stats were very fun. So I wanted to share them with the gang because I was hoping that they didn't look up our Wrapped.
I didn't see
So
it.
real quick, are these stats about our channel?
Yes.
Okay.
They are about our podcast and our audience tuning in.
Okay.
So, first one, let's see, I got to start back here. 112 fans listened to your podcast more than any other podcast.
Nice.
Just on Spotify.
Oh, dang.
That's
Dang. How
Thanks.
rad is that?
Thanks,
That's
you
cool.
112.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
That is cool.
When you compare us to some of the big names out there, the huge, ginormous names, and we're like, these 5 no-namers are above it all.
Dang.
Out of the corner of my eye, it looked like you just flipped off the screen.
No, I love them.
Nope, only love.
I meant like flipping off the other podcast. Like,
Oh, yeah. I definitely did that.
Oh, okay.
In his mind.
Next fun fact. 14 fans spent their birthdays listening to us.
That was me.
Oh, man.
Isn't that rad?
That's cool.
That's
How
way
does
to go.
it know?
Again, this is only on Spotify. I wish we had these for YouTube because I think
That would
they
be
would
awesome.
be way more
Yeah,
crazy.
YouTube would be cool.
18 fans rang in the new year with you, putting a new spin on day one fans. How cool is that?
That's cool. Okay.
Dang.
22 fans listened to you on International Podcast Day.
That's a thing?
I didn't know that either. And 59 fans listened to most of your episodes. Did I say that funny? 59 fans listened to most of your episodes.
That's cool.
So 59 people on Spotify have listened to all
Pretty
of our
much all of our
podcasts.
Oh,
stuff.
dang.
Nice.
That's
That's
it.
cool.
That's neat.
That was a pretty cool.
Thanks, guys.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, these coughs are.
He's overwhelmed by the
Yeah.
just love.
I thought that was really awesome.
That
I
is cool.
wanted to thank each and every one of you guys
Yes.
for tuning in. That
Yes.
just seeing those numbers on the Spotify side of things is like,
Heck
wow.
yeah, because
That is so cool.
we're still young. We're still
Yeah.
fresh.
And that does just bring up the point that we are on more than just YouTube. Like Austin already said, I know a lot of you like to watch the video, see our faces, things like that. But if you're in the car and can't watch us, listen to us. It's still just as enjoyable
Most of the time.
most of the time. Depending
Video
on
is pretty awesome when we're dying laughing.
We do make some funny faces too that go some unnoticed if you're listening.
Yeah, so
it's true.
Let me tell you, there ain't nothing better than walking through a grocery store first thing in the morning as I'm listening to the podcast with a big old smile on my face or laughing and people looking at you weirdly like, dude, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. What the hell are you smiling about?
that's awesome. Well, this isn't our last podcast of the year, but I did want to say in closing of the year, thank you very much for supporting us here. Just for liking, subscribing, following us, and especially to you who are supporting us monetarily. Huge thank you.
Absolutely.
We seriously can't thank you enough just for tuning in. It's all because of you that we are able to do this. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Starting things off, though, Ask Reddit. We're going to be taking the crazy questions off of the subreddit /Ask Reddit and giving them our own spin. So, anyone got a crazy one?
I got one.
Let's go.
All right.
With a straight face.
What kink did you accidentally find out about that your friend has? My friend Zach here.
Bro. Dude, I was
Good night, everybody.
Wait. Can we say it at the same time? Because I think we all know what it is.
This is gonna be.
Should we do it like a barber quartet?
Yeah.
We're starting with he.
On the count of 3.
So, like, he likes to?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
And then just continue.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
He likes to pop his dick.
And I said I like to.
I'm sorry, you said multiple times that you like to.
Thanks, Chris.
I mean, aside from the old scratch and sniff and the... and hey, to attest, sir, I also have tried many a time
To sniff
to
your
do...
balls?
No. And singular. Zip and pull out, that takes me 3 times as long.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
And I'm actually very upset because I've read through the comments and nobody has commented. They're probably all
I
females.
told
But still.
I have a confession.
What? You popped your dick and you liked it?
I
Popped a dick and I liked it.
No. I was just going to the bathroom randomly, and I did the whole, and it was faster.
No, it's not.
And I think I mostly pull it out through the slit. I think I do.
No.
I didn't think I did.
Y'all are wild.
Too much
I do.
work.
No, man.
Because
figured it
even
out.
going back and listening to that, you guys had talked about how some of the times that the flap like flips up,
Very
and
rarely.
your pee or
Very,
hits
very,
you in the
very
nuts or something.
rarely. It's
like
that
happened
never
twice.
happens when you have it in the zipper.
So this is what you do.
Yeah, something much worse happened.
You come
I've
in
done
like
that
this.
once and it hurts.
You come in like this, pull it out, and pull it through. Done. I did it. I didn't. I don't know.
It's simple. It's one smooth motion.
Okay, here's my
So
argument.
is
on-
this.
No, it's not.
for you.
is that?
You never
That's
wear.
it.
You never wear a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never
Because
wear a
belts are
belt.
stupid. Why wear a belt? That's your problem right there.
I
You're wearing a
can't
belt.
not wear a belt. I have to
can.
have
You
a
could
belt.
if you wore elastic band pants.
You could also wear suspenders.
No,
can't
here's
wear
my thing. After I'm done peeing, I like to like drain the hose.
I do it.
You know, and I feel like
One
that
more
would
time.
be really tough if I. That's literally the motion.
It
there.
looks like you're milking a cow.
That's what I'm
This is
basically
kinda
doing.
what he's
I mean,
doing.
but I feel like if I'm coming out of the zipper, I'm not going to be able to get to the base to make sure the hose is.
You do, because I do the same thing. I like.
Yeah. Kind of
Interesting.
give it a jiggle.
Anyways,
Here's the other thing, maybe this is purely the underwear that I have, but it seems like my opening,
What do you wear? Boxer briefs?
yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time when I wore boxer briefs.
But I'm saying,
Brands are different.
Hold up. I'm
Hanes?
saying my flaps are like this. So when I go in, I got to go like this way and then this way and then that.
Yeah, it's all one smooth motion. Go in, hook, pull it out, go do your thing.
you have to use 2 hands.
No.
I
He's
mean,
a donkey.
Maybe I haven't perfected it yet, but
Yeah.
my method is tried and true, and it has treated me really well for a very long time.
So
yeah.
is mine.
So I got you back on that now. I do.
Thanks,
But
Chris.
I do have underwear that don't have the flap, and I get pissed. I do. So
This one just made me chuckle. And since we're on the subjects of wieners, which fictional character probably has a massive wiener?
Maui.
Fictional?
The first one that came to my mind is Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Nah, he's probably got that little lipstick. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, nice. That's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say right before that. Maybe that's why
Like
he's
when you
called
pet your
the
dog
Beast.
too long.
Yep.
Little red rocket.
Yep. Exactly.
Do you think him and Belle got stuck?
Whoa!
like the dogs in Argentina.
Yeah. Oh, that's too far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Tony, keep it tame and let's talk about how he pops his dick.
Hey, I would bring that up.
Could you imagine if humans got stuck the way dogs do?
Oh my gosh.
You have to like heap your leg over and then just wait.
I'm telling you, the things I've seen are haunting.
You think you don't have sex enough now? It'd be like, I don't got 4 hours.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, gosh.
No, you would just have to like put ice down around it to stop the swelling.
I like how you say the things you've seen, but like my family used to breed dogs, so we saw it all the time.
Yeah, but those dogs were probably like well groomed, nice dogs. Like
Oh.
these dogs were like ripping apart.
From where?
Argentina.
Oh.
Like, think of a Skid Row in California. Like,
Okay, touche.
Ugh.
all right.
They growth.
I got one.
Hulk.
Oh, wait. Did we answer all the
I think it'd be Hulk.
Hulk.
He's got gamma radiation. That's got to be a
incredible.
veiny sucker.
Everything gets bigger, but his shorts pretty tight. You'd think you'd notice.
He's got a point.
But the madder he gets,
Depends on what he gets mad about.
Imagine what his blue balls are like.
they're green.
They turn purple.
Oh yes. No, it's got to be something more obscure. I feel. You know what I mean? Like of course, you'd expect like the big strong characters, but it's
You
got to
said
be
Maui,
an
right?
unassuming one.
Yeah, that was a joke though. It was because The Rock plays the Mauis, you know.
So you think Rock does?
So I think The Rock has a big, yeah.
Does he
we
though?
Know, we know he takes steroids.
Yeah.
Used to. Used to.
He used to.
What do you think, Tony?
Used to.
I said the Beast.
You said the Beast.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Maui.
Just because it's The Rock playing it.
Exactly.
What do you? Who you got to think of one?
And what was it? It was just any character.
Fictional character. It doesn't
Any
specify
fictional
Disney.
character.
Mini Me off of Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Tripod.
It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
I'm 3'6" with a 6 foot.
Dude, I don't even know. Like now, I'm like having
Elmer Fudd.
a blank of like
Call me a
fictional
wabbit.
characters.
The Green Giant.
The Jolly Green Giant.
Yep.
He eats he's spinach.
Oh.
The Kool-Aid Man.
What's that? That blue guy. You know what I'm talking about. You already see it though.
Oh, in Watchmen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
it
seen
is.
Watchmen.
Is it Dr. Manhattan or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that though, but
He does.
Trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Trying to think of like who would be most inconspicuous.
Right. Exactly.
Like who's hiding the hidden talent. You know what I
Thanos.
mean?
Thanos.
No,
But see,
Thanos is
you're
gonna
going
have
for
a
all the
little-
big guys.
So I'm
Like,
saying.
who's like the little guy that's packed?
Rocket.
friggin'
Rocket Raccoon.
Spider-Man.
Slinging them webs.
Yup. I remember.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
What do you
Remember
remember?
where I heard this or saw this? It feels like it would be an AskReddit question, but it was like, when Spider-Man reaches that point, does it come out as a web?
I know who it is. Sorry, I liked your joke, but I know who it is.
Who?
Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
How else did he land Jessica
Yeah,
Rabbit?
that's it. That's
it.
what I was
Man,
looking for.
that boy is hanging.
That's what I was looking
There
for.
you go.
Answer.
There
She's
you
swinging.
go.
She was hot. Jessica
There it is.
Rabbit's hot.
For a cartoon?
Okay, there you go. Who is the sexiest cartoon you can think of?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jasmine.
Okay.
Whoa. What?
Lola Bunny.
We talked about it in the last one. What's her name? Nala.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
It's
word!
those eyes, man. It's that cat eye she had going on.
I'll be honest, man. What's her name? Elastigirl from Incredibles.
Bro.
Them hips.
Right?
Oh, as a kid, I was like,
Not even a kid. How old were we when that movie came out?
I still feel like I was a kid. It was. I had to have been in high school.
Like
Yeah, we were in
17
high
kid.
school, I
Yeah.
believe.
Have you seen? I just
Bro,
saw.
I'm like,
I just saw.
why?
I saw a meme where it was a screenshot of the old X-Men series, and it's Rogue from behind laying on her side, and then you see one of those Sentinels standing kind of in the distance, and the caption is just like it's like, man, artwork just isn't what it used to be, and then it's like, look at the armor on that Sentinel, but that's not what they're talking about.
Yes. Dude, Rogue from the OG X-Men, super hot.
Dude, she was one of my childhood crushes. I'll
And
be honest.
fun fact, they're coming back and making more episodes.
Yes.
New episodes.
Really?
With
Of that
Spider-Man
exact
as well.
one. Yep.
Who else? Who else we got? I've
I
listed a few here.
I just
Spicy
watched.
in here.
I just rewatched a Goofy movie, and the one girl,
Roxanne?
not Roxanne,
Oh.
the one that's in like the black tank top. Do you
Oh,
remember?
I think I know who you're
and
talking
she comes
about.
up and she comes up and starts hanging on Max, and then the braces girl comes up and she's like, "Oh, he's Roxanne's or whatever," and pushes her off.
Wow, I don't
You're
remember
like,
that
but
at all.
wait.
It's like let's just see where this goes.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't know.
I'm scared to search this.
I would. Yeah.
Safe search filter on.
Belle. I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone put on here Aaron Esurance. Remember the Esurance commercials? The pink-haired lady.
Oh,
don't.
yes.
Carmen Sandiego. She's not that hot. That's creepy looking.
I feel like I'm
Mary
forgetting
Jane
one.
Watson from Spider-Man, like the cartoon.
Catwoman
She was pretty hot.
from Batman.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't think of
I
any
was gonna
others.
say, I feel like there's something out there that we just haven't
Yeah.
mentioned yet.
Yep.
What?
What?
Catwoman from Batman. She was a hottie. Forgot about that.
Especially when you watched her walking away.
I mean, Pink Ranger was always, but that wasn't
She's
a
not
cartoon.
cartoon.
No, she was all real.
Dang, I can't think of anyone else.
No.
No, I think you nailed it though with Elastigirl, dude. There's something about those hips.
And the fact that she's really flexible.
Oh, that's was the other one. So it was that meme. I think you sent us a meme a while ago about why Disney, always put thoughts into our heads, and it was
Oh
the
yeah, and
hips.
like all the women
There was
are like super
Elastigirl. There
thick.
was the sister from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah.
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 Had the big hips.
I still haven't seen that movie, but I know what you're
That's
talking
a
about.
good movie.
Lilo and
about-
Stitch?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Like I don't think she was hot, but Meg from Hercules, the scene when she's like washing her hair out in the water and
Oh, yeah,
she's
yeah.
like bent over and she's just putting out the vibe. You know what scene I'm talking about?
I don't, but that's hilarious.
Bent over,
Yes, I
putting out
do.
that vibe, huh?
Yeah.
You dirty girl. You dirty
Well,
girl.
it's one of those
Meg.
like adult innuendos because even Hercules' face, he's like, I mean,
What about
He's like, you're trying.
The one from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh yeah,
Esmeralda?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
She was a hottie.
Mm-hmm.
Gypsy girl.
Good gypsy.
Anastasia.
I'm not remembering any of these. I don't know what Esmeralda or
And then I kicked her, sir.
yeah.
I'll give her a ha
Arthur.
and a hi-ya. And then I
Anastasia's a
kick
good
her,
movie.
sir.
That's a good movie.
So that's spot on.
All right, next question. We can't think of any more.
Yeah.
We're stalling.
Moving
here.
I got one.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up? No, I don't.
There is video evidence of you saying, It's the first thing I do when I wake up.
No, I don't.
It's gonna be a good day.
I see him waking up like that Ron White joke where he used to hide M&Ms in his dog's jowls. And
Be a good day, dude.
It's wearing like
he like wakes up. He's like, "Ugh."
it's wearing like a carjack. You like put your head under a shelf and like
Gets taller.
just
Nice.
like lift it up or something. Oh gosh.
Legitimately
Gosh,
though,
gosh.
very first thing I do when I wake up, turn off my baby monitor. Can't stand it.
All right.
Go pee.
Go pee.
It's actually kind of funny. My wife thinks it's gross, but I walk into the shower, I turn it on, and I pee in the shower. Save some water.
What?
We just don't. Every episode we learn something new.
Do you actually shower, or is that just your way of going to the
No,
bathroom?
I get in the shower, and that's what I do. That's the first thing I
Could
do.
you imagine? He just gets in, flips on the shower, pees, turns it off, gets out.
Well, the way he said it, that's how I took it.
No.
It saves water. How?
I'm like, you're still spending water here.
No.
All right.
I love it so
That's
much.
hilarious.
It's the first thing I do. I hop up, I get in the shower, do my business.
My mornings
out.
are extremely boring.
Well, see, and the reason why I turn off the baby monitor is because the kids normally wake me up. But I can hear them through the walls. And what pisses me off more than anything is the echo of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And then I lay there and I'll kind of slowly wake up. And then I'll get up and take care of the kids.
Start gathering my thoughts for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could be one of those that just pops out of bed. But I'm
Oh,
not.
me
can't.
too.
I wish. So, oddly enough, like I've had some of those moments at like 5 a.m.
Same.
Yeah.
And you literally, it's like you're laying there and all of a sudden you're just like, I'm awake. You're like, there was no transition period. I'm just there.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I think that
And
all
you
the
feel
time.
so good.
And you feel so good. And you're like, well, it's way too early. I'm going to go back to sleep. So you go back to sleep. And then when you wake up when you're supposed to, you feel like
Ruins
crap.
it.
That honestly happened to me this morning.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I woke up. Granted, I had like congestion from my sinus infection, but after I cleared that, I was like, oh man, I'm like awake.
Yeah.
I should do stuff.
I'm good to go.
I'm like, but we're podcasting tonight, so if I don't get my rest now, I'm probably going to be tired later.
Welcome to my life.
So
Yeah, I've always said I wish I was a morning person. Like I wish I could go to bed at like 10, 11 o'clock and then wake up just on my own, fully rested at like 7 o'clock, wake up, have a nice breakfast, and just take my time and enjoy my mornings.
yeah.
But I'm just not that way.
Do your parents do that? Like, do your parents wake up early? Are they morning people?
I don't know what my parents do anymore.
Well,
They're
what about when you were growing up though?
No, I grew up in a night family.
Oh, okay. Because my dad and my mom both wake up early.
Oh,
So I'm wondering, like, is it just an age thing? Like, do I just all of a sudden hit an
know.
age where it's like,
I think it is because there's all those old people are up wicked early.
I know my grandma. I don't know how she functioned. I swear she went to bed at like midnight every night and then was up at the crack of dawn.
Some people
But
can
yeah,
do
she
that.
just was okay.
well, from what I understand though, as you get older, the less sleep you require, right? Maybe that's false.
I've heard that your body stops producing melatonin, and so you can't really relax. But I don't know.
My problem is I'll be extremely tired and I'll go lay down and like in the process of going to bed. And then as soon as I lay down, I'm wide awake again and have to go through the whole process of getting myself tired again.
You know what I hate? I hate it when you're like sitting down, you're watching a movie or something, you start to fall asleep to the movie, and you're like, oh, I better go to bed. So you get up, you go brush your teeth, you get all ready for bed, and then that process wakes you back up.
Yeah, I hate that.
Hate that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Random memory though. Do you ever remember falling asleep to a movie and then waking up to the DVD menu on repeat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
Yep.
Yes, except I hated all DVD menus suck.
I can't fall asleep with
They'd,
the CD
they'd
on.
replay that same sound,
Yep.
and it wasn't a loop. It would stop and then start hard again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it.
There were
I
times. Oh, go.
Go.
Oh, I was going to say there were times where that music would go into my dreams.
Yes.
And you'd be hearing it, and then you'd wake up and be like, oh, God.
See, I can even remember thinking back to VHS running out of tape, and then you wake up to just the snow on the screen, the static.
You're like, how long's that been on?
And then Samara climbs out and murders you.
Until VCRs got fancy enough to stop the VHS and then rewind it for you, and then you're good.
Yeah. Next question.
I've got one if no one else does.
Go
for it.
It's just one of those ones that's just fun. What can you say during sex and also in school?
I'm not done.
Just 5 more minutes. There will be a quiz later.
Pop quiz.
Well, I failed that test.
Teacher, can we try again?
Depends in very specific situations.
There was another one right next to it, kind of same thing.
Pay attention.
What's something you can say during sex, but also at a barbecue?
It's not ready yet.
This tastes good.
Put it back in. It's a little bit of a reach.
Yep.
It's a little too pink for my taste.
Wow.
Man, this is juicy.
It's still bloody.
Oh my.
Can't wait to eat that.
My guy.
Low and slow.
Look at the butt on that. Let's see here. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. I can't get that. Cam, you got one? Or someone.
All the ones I turned on the rising ones and they all suck. Like they're all just like boring. Like some of these questions are really boring. What makes your day job worth it? Nobody cares.
Ooh. What's the weirdest thing a stranger has said to you?
Weirdest thing a stranger said to me.
The first one that pops into my head is it's kind of weird, but at work we're not allowed to show tattoos, and so the one I have on my forearm here, I wear a cover to keep it hidden. And I had somebody one time come in, and they were like, "Oh, I got to remember how they said it." They're like, "Oh, are you covering a tattoo?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, for a minute I thought you had leprosy or something." I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, because this is the cure for leprosy. This band here keeps it from spreading.
Yep.
And so that's...
Well, we don't want you to get your leprosy on us, you know.
Right?
That's interesting that they still make you cover it.
I know, right?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is it like a skin tight, flesh colored sleeve?
Yeah, I found it on Amazon. It's almost like a lot of people ask me, they're like, "Oh, do you have tennis elbow?" Because it kind of looks like one of those like pressure bands, but it's just a skin colored band, just big enough to cover right here.
Weird.
That is really
The
weird.
band itself is more distracting than the tattoo would be.
Yeah.
But
Logic.
But yeah, that was
We
the first
wouldn't want
one.
you to be yourself.
We don't want the clients thinking you're going to steal their money.
So jump way off topic. I was listening to talk radio this morning, and they had a question come up. This guy wrote in saying that he's about to meet his girlfriend's parents for the first time, and she asked him to cover his tattoos to meet the parents, and he's asking if he should or not, and kind of just left the question open. And so the radio show, they were taking like call-ins and people submitting what they think. And it's kind of interesting how it's split down the middle. A lot of people were saying that he shouldn't, he should be himself, be proud of, who he is, blah, blah, blah. And then some of them were saying, no, you should have respect for what your girlfriend is requesting. If you love her, you'll do it. She asks, blah, that type of thing. But I thought that was kind of interesting, especially in today's world.
Yeah.
One of the hosts I thought said it perfectly. He's like, dress up nice, look good, and if they show a little bit, they show a little bit. Maybe wear some long sleeves, and then at dinner, you pull your sleeves up to get ready to eat, and if they kind of show at that point, then they show, but at least you're dressed nice. And he's like, and then just flatter them, just thank them for dinner, be super nice, and I don't know.
Back to the stranger topic.
Yes.
I was working on a vehicle on a lot once, and this guy comes up to me. He goes, "Do you have a CR123 battery?" I said, "It's very specific. No, I don't." He's like, "Oh," he goes, "I've been clean for 6 months," and starts walking away. And then he turns around at me and he goes, "Sorry, I lied to you." He goes, "I still do drugs." He just continues to walk on his way.
Oh my god!
What?
Wow.
You have a CR123 battery?
All right, then.
That's a good one.
It was weird. It was bizarre. Guy scared me.
Cam, you work in
headphones in.
customer service. What's one you've had?
Dude, I'm trying to think because people say some weird stuff.
You just can't think of it specific.
I'm trying to think of one recently. There was one that it didn't happen directly to me, but like this customer came in the other day, and they were like, I found a 0-day hack into the Apple ecosystem, and so I need Tim Cook here tomorrow in a helicopter with a check for $1 billion for me. And the dude was like serious.
Like he was trying to hold them hostage?
No,
Or
like he was just mental. And so he pulled off a mask and he started writing all these letters and symbols on it. And then he's like, I need Tim Cook. Can you get Tim Cook here tomorrow with the check? And it'll either have my name on it or your name on it. But you need to get it here. And then he's like, I gotta go. And he runs out of the door, like just runs away. And then he comes back and he's like, I need that mask back. Did you have that mask? I'll buy the mask. And my manager at this point was like, no, it's gone. You need to go. Because he was creating a disturbance. So he's like, I need the mask though. And he's like, no. Like, we don't have it. It's got just, you need to leave. And so he goes outside and he turns around and he takes a wad of cash and he throws it at the window and then he like skips away.
Oh my God.
Like, dude, it was insane. Like,
Did you go grab the cash?
No, like a security guard picked it up. Apparently it was like $60.
Dang.
But the dude was
It's
just,
probably laced in some kind of drug. So
Yeah.
It
dude,
still
it's
spends the same.
wild.
Wow.
So I had another one when I was working at. So I have a body shop that has a back lot that's next to this. I call it the crack house because it's like it is. And this lady comes down. She's got a phone book. I didn't even know they still made phone books, or it might have been an old one. And she's like, "I need you to help. I need you to help me." And she was clearly on something. She's like, "I need you to help me." She goes, "If you don't help me," she goes, my uncle's Johnson from Johnson & Johnson, and we're going to sue you. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You need to help me." She's like, "Those guys over there." And she's just going off about something. I'm like, "What the heck is going on?" But I think she was tweaked out or something. But Johnson & Johnson.
She
They
just took the vaccine.
no,
I
Johnson
knew that
&
was
Johnson.
coming.
It's that legal firm that used to advertise all the time.
that one.
Called.
Oh, not the other
So
one.
that's what she was talking about. She's like, "It's 555-5555. I'm gonna call. Just
too-
if you don't believe me, you call 555-5555." I was like, "Ma'am, you need to leave."
Sorry,
She's
I only
like,
know JG Wentworth's phone number.
Call J.
Siegfried and Jensen.
Yeah, yeah.
One call. That's all.
877 cash. No.
Call JG.
Not a sponsor. Don't call them.
Your commercials are terrible.
I can't think of any, so I'm moving us on. You have to name your dick or vagina after the title of the last TV show, movie that you watched. What is it?
Out cold.
Nice.
Is that really what you
That's
watched?
really what I
last?
watched.
Nice. Nice.
Invasion.
Is that really?
That's actually the show I watched. It's on
Wow.
Apple TV.
That's hilarious. Mine's Dexter. Not as good. Murderous though.
Mine's lost in space.
Mine is the Goldbergs.
Is that the name of both of them?
I guess so. It's kind of just the whole. It's a package
the whole
deal.
group. The whole group.
Nice.
Family
man.
coupon.
Oh, I like it.
So,
What?
well, I started to read a question, and it made another question pop into my head. And so this is from my head. Straight out of curiosity, when you have might get a little controversial, but I'm asking out of pure curiosity. When you have a homosexual couple, let's say two men, for example,
Why can't it be two women?
because I said for example.
It's true. He
He did say that.
I'm just being funny.
Nullified.
Gosh.
So you have two men. Obviously, they're both attracted to men, but one of them takes the steps to become a woman. And let's say they make the transition. They are now a woman. They've grown breasts. They've got rid of the penis, everything. They are officially a woman, but they are still a married couple. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of being homosexual?
This is
Pass.
That's a meta question right there, my friend.
I don't know. That's
How
always just
dare you come to an illogical conversation with logical facts?
that's always just blown my mind. I've never
like-
understood that.
Kind of like when lesbians, one of them's like basically a dude.
Yeah.
And what do they use when they have sex? But it's always a wiener.
Could
very
be.
interesting conversation.
Let's go ahead and timestamp that.
But I'm truly curious. I
have actually had the exact same thought.
I would like, honestly, I would like to hear it.
Then
If-
they are technically a straight transgender, right?
Wait, what?
Then they're transgender and straight.
Yeah, but does that make that the other gay man now
like
straight?
what's the one the gay man who wants to stay a man and stay attracted to men? Like, let's say they get married and
is
then all of a
attracted to
sudden,
men.
and then the spouse decides to transform into a woman. Like, would that cause for divorce because now all of a sudden it's a woman and not a man, and the man's like, no, but I'm attracted to men. You're not a man anymore. You're a woman.
That makes my
That's a valid question. It honestly is.
it makes my head hurt.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's a case by case situation.
Maybe
I love you for your personality. Like, I don't know.
maybe the one that doesn't change is bisexual.
Because I just have, as a straight man, if Jenny suddenly decided she wanted to become a man, that would be probably cause for divorce.
A large turnoff.
Yes. If suddenly she's like, honey, I want a penis. It's like,
Be like,
Well,
I got it for you.
borrow mine.
Anytime.
You can put it right there in between your legs anytime you want.
Yep.
Yep. There you go.
Anywho,
Pretend. There you
Nope,
go.
I'm right there with you.
Interesting.
next.
What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelt? And that you enjoy?
And that I enjoy.
Don't! Why? Gosh!
What the hell did I just miss?
He's gonna say his balls.
Oh, I forgot.
No!
I wanted to forget.
Smells like Frito chips.
You're such a dick.
Oh, that means he's.
Am I? Are you gonna pop me?
Oh, barbecue Fritos tonight.
No, but I'm gonna smell you.
This is so weird.
What the hell just happened?
I don't even know.
We hit that hour, guys. We hit that hour of crazy where we're slap happy.
That was funny. Oh.
Okay, but seriously,
Yes.
a skunk.
Sometimes I like the smell of a skunk.
Like it can't be like direct. Like when I'm driving through like the hot spot of it, not so much, but just the faded smell. It's not so bad.
See, for
It's
me,
kind of weird. I like gasoline.
Oh, I love
I was
gasoline.
gonna say it's more the exhaust for me. Like when you're walking past a car on a cold morning and that exhaust is going.
Diesel.
I like
diesel
Yeah,
truck
diesel
running.
too. What else is
It's
weird?
not a weird
Antifreeze.
Does it have a smell?
Yeah, dude. It
Oh.
smells like maple syrup.
Well, but that's when it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Antifreeze.
I,
That's
uh,
wonderful.
I don't think it's a weird smell, but coffee's always been one of my favorite smells.
I hate the smell
I
of coffee.
Love
the
it.
smell of
I
coffee.
love it.
Makes me nauseous.
That commercial in the 90s, the Folgers best part of waking up.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
You can smell that commercial.
Ooh, mine's cocaine.
Give it a big sniff.
Noted.
Let me make sure I like it.
A handful of change.
You really don't. Money, like
Yeah.
cash, smells good. Yeah,
Delicious.
not all the time.
No.
Metally taste. Or
you know what else I
metally
like?
smell.
So my father-in-law, he's building a new shed out back, and so he's been buying all the lumber to build it. And walking into what he's built so far, you have that smell of that
I love
lumber.
the smell of sawdust.
It smells so
Cedar.
good.
Yeah.
You smell
What?
cedar wood
Yeah, I like that.
or a cherry wood. What's the one they use for hamsters? Stuff like that. Guinea pigs. Is it
Like
is
the
it a-
shavings?
Probably,
Yeah,
probably
cedar.
like pine or something.
No,
Is it
cedar?
cedar?
It's typically, yeah.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
pine. They find out that cedar's actually kind of toxic for small animals.
Nice.
Smell of rain.
Ooh. I like the smell of sauerkraut.
I've never smelt that.
I don't know if I've
have
ever
either.
smelled it either.
If I have, I didn't.
Horseradish is one of those things that like the smell. It's like a punch to the face, but it's one of the when you like
smell
something kind of
matches the
hurts you
taste.
that you like have to do it again. I mean, we played that game all the time.
Oh yeah.
But like you're like, oh, it burns. Oh, it still burns. Like you just keep going back because like it's not that you like it, but you're intrigued by it, kind of thing.
I love horseradish.
Clears your sinuses immediately.
I love it.
I got a funny one here. What can you say that can trigger an entire fan base?
Oh, jeez.
Demonetized.
I said fan base.
Fan base.
Top comment. You know wrestling is fake, right?
There it is.
Oh.
That.
I'm not saying it. I just said what the top comment was.
Read the question
That was
again.
hook, line, and sinker.
What can you say that can trigger an entire fan base?
Like
Jar Jar
trigger,
Binks is integral to the Star Wars universe.
No, jeez.
trigger in a bad way or in a good
Yeah,
way?
trigger in a bad way.
Okay.
This one, this one, they didn't fully understand the question, but it is funny. The only way to clean your cast iron skillet is the dishwasher.
Oh.
That hurts, huh? It hurts your soul.
You're the fan base.
With an SOS pad?
Hurts your soul.
It does.
Let's see here.
Just think of any popular thing. And you
trying
can
to-
find a way to trigger somebody with it.
Of course, my mind goes political,
Yeah.
but
I was going to say the Star Trek universe, walk up to him and say, "May the force be with you."
or vice
Something
versa.
like
Go
that.
up to Star Wars and say,
Mixing
"Live
up
long
either
and
of them.
prosper."
Yep.
Remember those memes that came out where they would give the quote
Oh yeah.
And then
and they would have the picture of a movie but have a misquote and then it was said by someone even way off brand.
So it was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
3 thing.
yeah, nothing even matched up at
Yep,
all.
I love
Those ones are great.
That poor cast iron. I'm still.
I am.
Oh goodness.
You just took the history away from
Han
that.
didn't shoot first.
He didn't shoot.
Yeah, he
Yep.
didn't shoot first.
That'll upset an entire.
That'll upset all the Star Wars fans.
Yep.
I thought saying that he did shoot first would upset him.
No,
No,
that's what
he did
originally
shoot
happened.
first.
Oh, okay.
So originally, when they're in the Mos Eisley and they're sitting there, he shoots the guy, and then the guy shoots back.
Right.
But then later on, they did their re-edit, and they made him shoot second.
To make him the good guy.
Exactly. But he's supposed to be a scoundrel.
I think we have a box VHS set of the original 3, and it shows Han shooting first.
Yep.
That's where it's at.
Yep.
This one says Ian McKellen was really good in the Harry Potter movies. That is how you trigger 2 fan bases.
Yes. Dude, that's funny. What else is in there, actually? There's probably got to be some good comments.
I think Jean-Luc Picard was the best captain in Star Wars.
Oh, my gosh.
That's hilarious. Aren't Star Wars and Star Trek the same thing?
Oh,
Let's see. All right, what's another one? Anyone got any others?
Oh, here's a fun one. So Kirby, the video game. If Kirby absorbed you, what abilities will he get? Obviously, something came to mind. What?
I'm not saying it again. It's been beat the dead horse. I'm not.
It's popped up too many times.
Popped it too many times.
He's never coming to us in confidence ever again.
Oh,
Man,
you guys are
superpower?
dicks.
I'm trying to think.
You are what you pop. All right, I'm done. He'd be.
Oh.
I don't know. What would Kirby do?
I don't have anything that's like unique.
I don't know. It's just like probably shoot a bow.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Find humor in anything.
be a damn good outdoorsman. Just kidding.
It'd be funnier if it was more of a roast style. Like,
Yeah.
what powers would he get?
For me,
Yeah.
The power of logical thinking.
That's not accepted here in society.
For Cam, it would be he would believe every conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy Kirby. That's what they want you to think.
Zach's would just be the color red.
Cause
Yeah.
youths.
Why not?
Kirby would take the shape of a U.
I don't know.
That's funny.
Well, that's sad. I'm looking at the comments on that one. They like, so there's he'd be really, really sad. Depression.
Anxiety.
Suicidal ideation.
There you go.
That's not
that's younger
appropriate.
millennials and Gen Z right there.
Being lazy. These people are inappropriate. Severe ADHD and anxiety. Man, depression. He can cry all day. Good heck, hey. That's sad.
Not a lot of superpowers.
No.
Okay, here we go. What's an orgasmic feeling that isn't an orgasm?
Like a scalp massage.
That's nice.
When you drop real fast down a hill and you get that feeling in your belly.
That's
You know what I'm talking
orgasmic
about?
to you?
Oh, yeah, dude. You're like,
I hate that feeling.
dude, it's so fun.
That's like my.
Do it again. It's the only thing I can do multiple times.
I like it when the car goes over the train track and then you go down the hill.
So you you crest it first.
Yeah.
You get the weightlessness before
Yeah.
the compression.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, I don't like any of that.
That's
I
so
like it.
fun.
It's funny.
I don't like it. For me, like if I'm out back on a summer hot day mowing and I'm just like dying of heat for whatever reason, just like a cold drink. That is like, whoa.
Like ice water.
Oh yeah.
Mine's when my wife says something profound.
Has she had any more of those moments since?
Nah, they're occasion.
Did she know what you meant when she heard that?
Yeah, she knows. Because she says I look at her different. Like when she says something that really strikes me, I just am like,
Have you thought of an example to share with us?
no, I don't share with the class.
Oh, goodness.
You know, honestly, for me, it's like a really good meal. Like you talking about the drink, like I get excited about food. If I know I'm about to like go out to eat somewhere really good, I get super excited. Or if I know I can order a dessert.
Mine's horrible, but mine's like when I get a good clean shot on an animal. Like you're just like, I did it. You put in all the hard work.
You know,
You did your job.
kind of comparing sports to sports.
Yeah.
I'm a golfer, and when I hit that perfectly straight drive down in between the trees and you just see the white ball in between the trees taking off down the fairway, it's a beautiful thing.
When you see all your,
Is that orgasmic?
Yeah.
yeah.
When I hit a
Kinda
hole in
shake a
one,
little bit.
that was pretty,
Yeah.
tell you what. Wow.
I'll tell you. Okay, I got one for you. Stretching in the morning. Like laying in bed, full on body stretch. Ah, your legs like shaking.
starts to shake.
You want to
That's
know?
orgasmic.
I've hit an out of shapeness, we'll call it, that my body is not ready for that stretch first thing in the
then
morning.
cramp.
I will Charlie horse every time.
Really?
So I have to wait to
No.
stretch until my body's had a chance to kind of wake up a bit.
Dude, for me, going back on like your shot and everything, being the first to crest a mountain on a Blue Jay Day fresh powder,
Powder. On a pow pow.
Zach, you haven't said any. What's yours?
flying down the hill, listening to music. Oh man.
I would say, actually, two things. One, actually, kind of like what happened today. I was on my way back from my last stop to the warehouse, and I put in both of my headphones and popped in Senses Fail,
Oh, nice.
and I hadn't listened to them forever, and just that nice kind of hard music, and just popping in and just going all out in the truck, like while I'm driving back.
But also that like euphoria hits you.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I listened to like one of their first albums that I haven't listened to in years.
That's a good feeling.
I love that.
But there was that, and then also like honestly watching, and you could probably attest to this, watching a good movie that like aligns itself like action wise, or even like the Marvel universe, like when you're watching 10 years in the making, like an Endgame.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Oh,
know,
yeah.
something like that just
Yeah.
builds
That's-
itself up. You can even enjoy that during one movie
Yeah.
where it just builds itself up and it hits that spot right at the perfect part, and you just
See,
get the goosebumps.
Do you
and you're
have
like, holy crap?
Do you ever watch a movie you've seen it like 100 times and you know you love the whole movie for like 2 minutes of the movie, and the whole movie you just know you're like, I'm getting to that part, and it's like foreplay, and then that part comes and that's the orgasm.
See, I feel like Game of Thrones
Well, I
is
mean,
that.
they call it the climax for a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
But sometimes it's not even necessarily the climax. Maybe you have like your favorite part.
Yeah, like
They
in
call that-
Titanic.
Touche.
Where it's like, I guess it was like the same spot on a VHS, just rewound a bunch of times.
the tape was like a little thin there.
Titanic.
get a little fuzzy?
Hear me like one of your French guys.
I mean, that feeling is almost how Game of Thrones was, but it was like
Never quite.
when it was like, oh, it's gonna be good, and it was like, fuck.
And then the kids knock on the door.
They gave you the ultimate blue balls.
It's like watching an airplane like try to like go up into the sun. It's like
Final destination.
when you take your snowboarding shoes off. Oh, at the end of a day. Oh my gosh.
Or at least for me, because my leg hair gets really long, if I'm wearing the thermals that are super tight and you take them off and then you're like,
Your hair's set free.
yeah, oh my gosh, that feeling's amazing.
When I'm fly fishing and you see the fish rising, and then you set your fly down, and you just see something come up and gulp it. You're like, yes.
That
does feel
I've
good.
always wanted to try fly fishing. It looks so peaceful to me.
And then when you set it, like it's just
Yeah.
the background.
I wanna
and everything.
try
when you
it.
set it, and your rod actually stays down instead of flipping back up because you missed it, and it just stays set. And then
I want to be like in the setting of a river runs through it,
huh?
where they're just
Let's
in
go.
those deep Montana rivers and just woods everywhere, stream.
I can give you a
Fly
good.
fishing.
We
I
need
got
to
some
go to
spots.
Montana. Get a cabin.
Oh, there's places around here that are like that.
No, for an adventure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down for that too.
Midnight driving, kind of going along the same lines as you, but like driving at night with the cool breeze in the summer. You have your windows down, music up,
Okay.
just driving.
yep.
On the driving topic, I love it when you're on a long road trip and you finally reach your destination and you get out of the car and you have that stretch and everything at your destination. I love that.
On kind of the flip side, I love that peaceful moment when you walk out into the middle of your street in the middle of the night when like fresh powder has just snowed around your house and it's still cloudy and dropping those real thick snowflakes and it's like dead silent outside.
Yes.
And there's this crazy like just peaceful air.
You know
And
why
I'll
it's
stand
so
in the middle of
quiet.
the street and I love it.
You know why it's so quiet? Because the snow absorbs all the like the decibels.
Yep, the snow, the clouds,
that
all
makes
of it.
sense.
Yeah.
Sound
And it's like
deadening.
kind of warmer because you're trapped in
Insulated.
like an insulated box kind of.
So awesome.
But it's like I'll seriously just stand in the middle of my street,
All you
no
do,
cars around, nothing, and just take it in.
all you do is hear the little sound
Yeah.
of the flakes
Uh-huh.
settling.
Yep.
Just-
I remember
Freaking love it.
that is cool.
back when I was single and I would just go on car drives. One of my favorite things ever was on Antelope when it was like 2 a.m. and it was heavy snowing like that. And I'd be the only car out there and I would literally just cruise and like kind of drift.
Yeah. Church parking lots.
Nothing,
Utah, bro.
nothing
Oh, yeah,
crazy though. Just
Yeah.
like, just having fun.
Yeah.
Guess that's why I like snowboarding though.
What? When you're in the early morning and the sun's not quite up, and you do a elk bugle, and then all of a sudden you hear one come back at you, and it's not as far as you thought they were, and it's like right there, just a hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you just start to hear it tromping towards you.
You know, on the outdoors thing, just up camping when you're cold because it's late and it's nighttime, and then you hurry and come up by the warm fire, and
Yeah.
you just feel that heat. And you kind of have to rotate yourself. Your
like-
back gets cold, so you turn and rotate.
It's like being in like perfect in a bed with the perfect temperature, and then your head goes on a cold pillow.
oh, a cold pillow.
Yeah.
That made that right there. Middle of the night, flip your pillow over and it's freezing. You're like,
Or what about when you get up early camping and you get out and the
Yeah.
air is really
The
crisp?
crisp. Oh, yeah. You know,
you
growing up,
smell the dew.
my grandpa would always wake up before all of us and get a fire going in the morning. And so you'd wake up, you'd have that crispness and stuff, but then you could walk over to the fire and still have that crackle and everything.
Do that and you get your coffee. Oh, that's heaven.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I got a
love it.
boner. I do. I love it. That's the
That was
sound.
a good question.
Yeah. Have you ever slept on a hammock?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
I do. So in the middle of the woods, you set up your hammock, and it's got like a little tarp you put over you, and you just lay there at night in a hammock, and you spend the night there. It's like your little outside of base camp.
Looking up
that'd
at
be
the stars up
So
camping
cool.
and seeing that open sky and the millions and millions
So
of
cool.
stars.
There's not a feeling like it.
See, that's why I love the smell of Christmas, because it's that pine tree smell, which is one of my
Yep.
favorite smells.
See, it's
Going out
all
camping, just smelling those pine trees, and
it's all these experiences right here that we're talking about why the metaverse is going to fail.
Yeah. Can't get that crap.
You
can't
can't
get that
You
virtual-
can't fake
virtually.
that smell.
And that,
Like, you-
yeah, that's the thing is like, you can't replace this.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever get to a place where technology will be so advanced that you can replace this.
Either that, or it's going to be a sad day when people don't get to experience that and don't know what they're missing out on.
Yeah.
But
If my wife told that to me, see, that's profound. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like when she usually keeps her thoughts to herself, like for the most part. But when she actually does let them out, like we'll be having, I'm like,
Chris will be pitching a 10 of his own.
Like, honey, draw the blinds.
Draw the blinds. It is time.
Turns into this British guy.
It is time.
It is time, my darling.
Yell out, Alden, go to your room.
Alden, bedtime. Dad, it's 4:30. Go to bed.
I know what's best for you.
Don't question me. I'm saving you.
Oh man, that was really good. Is there anything else? Any other?
This one would be funny if you guys can think of something, because this is a classic question, but we've never asked it. What's something that's not a cult, but feels like a cult?
We've asked this before.
Have we asked this before?
Yeah, because we did the whole
Because I remember
Android
I
Apple.
said the Mormon church.
Oh,
Mormon
that's
church.
right. Sacrilege.
Very, because I am a Mormon.
Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Nope,
think
I
we
liked
asked
your
that
other
during-
question.
What other question?
The last one we did
Yeah, that was
really
awesome.
good.
Yeah, that was good.
that put me in a good spot.
I like it.
After all the
do we have
craziness
any,
we talked
Have
about.
experiences now.
Rando Christmas questions to end on?
We could.
What do you picture your perfect Christmas looking like?
A cabin in the woods in a heavy snowfall with a brightly lit tree in front of a giant bay window with the smells of cookies and pine wafting through the house as we all sit in our pajamas and our slippers and we share happiness together and just enjoy a crackling fire.
You nailed it.
Dude,
Wow.
that is exactly what I was going to say.
Yep.
Not in that way. You did it much better than I.
Yep.
With a
Guys.
cup of hot cocoa in the hand.
Yup.
How about
Coffee.
being snowed in?
Exactly.
Yep, like-
Can't leave.
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
all sitting around. Some of us are on like the chairs and the couches, and the significant others like sitting on the floor, leaning against your legs.
And in the background is
PJs.
your favorite Christmas movie.
No
like-
worries.
I'm going to
Everything.
start to cry.
Don't
It's
have
just-
anything to worry about.
It just feels warm and crisp. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's just right.
Goodness gracious.
That gold aura is just throughout the whole room.
And got Christmas Vacation playing in the background. You got Home Alone playing in the background.
Speaking of which, we need to set up a day to watch that.
Yes.
But the only thing I would have added to that, and this is a dream that I've had of mine for a long time, was back when I really loved the idea of kivas. You know what a kiva is?
Uh-huh.
So it's like
remember that.
steps down into like a, it's
like
like
a-
in the same room.
It's like a reading pit.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But like a big kiva where it's just like a living room down into a
Yep.
kiva, and your trees down in your kiva with a fire pit, and you have bean bags.
Oh, that'd be cool.
dope.
Yeah.
Dang.
I see it. It's in my mind's eye. We look out into the distance of like the you know how it doesn't get dark when it's snowing too. Like that's the other cool thing.
Yeah.
Seeing nature, maybe a nice elk and his little family walking by in
As
the
Chris
snow.
walks out and shoots one of them.
Pow, got him.
Even I,
Breakfast.
even I have my limits. I'd just watch. He deserves a break too.
Bigfoot stalking us, not realizing it.
You're out there with your gun. Merry Christmas. I'll get you tomorrow.
You got a
With the
24-hour
hot cocoa
head
from
start.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
Not too hot, not too
I don't
cold.
wanna-
Extra
that's
chocolate, shaken, not stirred.
I don't want to like ruin the moment, but that just brings up a question. What food or beverage from a movie is just looks too ridiculously good? You just want it to be real.
The cheese from Goofy movie.
The cheese pizza.
oh, the pizza, but the leaning tower of cheese. Maybe that's why I love Cheese Whiz.
The cartoon, like big turkey legs,
Oh, okay.
like how they're
Oh, yeah.
always like in the Sword and the Stone. How the dad's always like eating that turkey
the turkey like
leg.
stretches when they bite it, and like
And it comes clean off the bone 100%. And the bone's just there. And they
That's
just
all
throw
bullshit,
it.
though.
I know that's
So many tendons.
That's why we like it.
Right? It just looks delicious.
Every pizza that was ever in a Ninja Turtles cartoon.
Right?
Oh. I was gonna say the meal in Hook
Ooh.
when he actually starts to believe and the meal
Yeah.
shows up. You're doing it, Peter.
You're doing it.
The nice main meal courses in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
The what?
Harry Potter. Like when they're in the hall or whatever and the
All
food
the
appears
food.
in front of them and everything.
I was thinking the butter beer when they go to the.
We tried some of that last week.
It's fantastic.
That stuff was delicious. I got a sip out of it.
The-
Kara drank the rest.
That's a good one. The room, the edible room in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh.
That chocolate fountain, like waterfall. Man.
Ooh, Breaking Bad. There's a
The
scene.
meth.
Blue sky.
There's a scene in there where Walter White meets his new helper that's replacing Jesse Pinkman, and it's this other really prestigious chemist, and they get there bright and early to kind of set up the lab, and they have all these beakers and lines running, and they're making coffee. The world and
Oh, yeah.
and Walter White grabs the coffee and he's like, "Damn!" And I'm gonna misquote it, but it basically is like, "Damn, that is the best cup of coffee." He's like, "What the hell are we doing making meth? We should sell this." And that right there is just like, I want to try that coffee.
That's the same.
If it's better than meth, I want to try it.
Exactly how I feel about that hot chocolate in Santa Claus.
Yes.
It's in that like little 3-legged Stein thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I want some of those.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, even like the hot cocoa that comes out of the sleigh.
Yeah.
It just comes out so thick. Like, man.
Like I want hot chocolate that's actually chocolate, not powder.
I got some.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like legit.
You can
like
make
melted
homemade
chocolate.
hot chocolate, and there's
I have a little
Never had
package
it. I
at
wanna
home. It's
try
like
that.
melting chocolate.
actually something that's kind of close, depending on how you want to do it. You know those oranges that you like smack down, those chocolate oranges? You drop a slice of that chocolate into your hot cocoa.
That's good.
Okay.
Obviously,
Hey.
make sure you got a good flavor. The orange actually isn't too bad, but you know they have the
Okay.
different ones. That creams it
That
right up
sounds fantastic.
in more than
That
one
sounds
way.
so good.
Creams it right up.
And on that note, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It is the week of Christmas. If you guys are tuning in on the day that we release this, or even the week of, and we just want to wish you the happiest Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry
If one of you
Christmas.
out there is living our dream, please let us know down in the comments so we can
Invite
hate
us.
you. But yeah, we wish you guys all the best this holiday season.
Yes.
Thank you so much for everything. We love you. We thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for being
Merry
part of this
Christmas.
crowd.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ciao.
And a Happy New Year.
You filthy animal.